Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the LSU Tigers. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Off-play action on first down. Got his man quickly. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Wants to throw on first down. He makes the connection. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The comeback on target. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. They'll try to run it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so
Turns it on down the left side. Past the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense.
First down to start the drive after the break. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Gators. And once he got loose, it was all over. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so...
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, nothing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Smashes through. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. He's now over 150 yards on the ground and starting to put Emmitt Smith's single-game rushing record in sight.
Just feed the big fella. I mean, when you make plays and when you break tackles and you can keep the ball going on the ground and get me first down, I'm going to continue to feature them. If I'm the orange, if I'm the blue, it's not hard to find that guy, give him the ball.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, the hops. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it.
Can anyone catch him? The 30. Inside the 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Gator! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense.
Check. Ready, we switch. Ready, we switch.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Burke. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Might as well give it to him again. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give from the gun. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Gators are on the move.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice move to stay on his feet. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Check. Red 70, black saw. Red 7.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Hey, that's a live ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. And we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Hey, flim, flam, bim, bam, Ole Miss. By golly, and welcome to Lock Hemingway Stadium where the Rebels are ready to take the field. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida Gators. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab outside. It's Burke. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. At the 45 on its way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Florida! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding there.
Give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Looking to throw, it's Glagway. Works the middle of the field. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Gators are marching down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he breaks into the open. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute for it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. Stop just inside the 25, will mark it at the 24, pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down, now here they come again. To the air, it's Lagway, trying to get to it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except the ticket holders.
Tell you what.
First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. On the move is the 30. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle, it's Burke. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
This offense is clicking.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Set, ready.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They go to the ground. At the 20, he's got space. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Florida! And the pummeling has started. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all.
Opening play of the drive from the 39.
Single. Red 29. Red 29.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. He has 89 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
White 18, Rockies. Black 8.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Gators! And the beatdown has ensued. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Single. Blue 85.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Gators will hustle to the line. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Running back goes in motion. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touch. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Touch. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They move the tight end all over. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Sweet feet on the move. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5.
Here we go.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressed.
He's off to the races. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds for the 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Hey, great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling them up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle them up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to part each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The offense set for a first down play. To the ground with the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They'll try the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense did not. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Got it set up on the outside. Still running at the 40. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. With the catch, it's Wilson.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that shot. They're like, really? Okay.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll give it to the back. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he could not get loose on the run. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Fires left. He's got it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Gators have it with a first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback moving. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the handoff. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Puts one in the spin cycle. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle, it's Wilson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A field goal here will put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Offense set on first down. The give to the tailback. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Florida! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Turns it on in midfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Leaves it with the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Twist his way through. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout call. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Offense getting set for first down. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun. Give on the inside. Jukes his way for more. At the 40, there we go. Made him miss again. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Gator! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
The Gators get enough for the first down. Gators move the chains on the designed run for the quarterback, another facet to this offense.
And so many things to defend. You think about the Gators, you think about speed out wide, you think about speed and playmakers and running back, and now you throw the quarterback into the mix, and I think that's when you've seen them have the most success in the recent history. Just a guy at the quarterback spot that can absolutely hurt you.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Using the spin move. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll go to the ground. The Gators will move the sticks.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, Florida! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, get clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball. Early in this one, they've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. It'll be a draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. A strike downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gator!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a...
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
That's the kind of play that might happen only one time in your life if you're lucky. It's like a hole-in-one in golf. Oh, a 90-yard touchdown run.
When you get almost 100 yards on the day, you're happy. When you get it on one carry, it's even better. They give it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the grab. He's in open space downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, gentlemen, seldom do the rational turn irrational the way they do when these two teams and fan bases get together in the Sunshine Showdown. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Florida State and Florida plays out.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Check, check. Red 70, black saw. Red 70, black.
From the shotgun, the inside give. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Shows him the stiff arm. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. He leaves it with his back. Hits the spin cycle. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Gator! And the stomping has commenced. And the Gators have chomped down, and they put a little distance between themselves and the Noles.
You know, both of these teams always have lots of speed, but it's the Gators. They look like the faster team pulling away here in the second half. Big plays offensively, and their defense is really flying around.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Check. Blue 42 strong. Blue. Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. Still running at the 40. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Florida! And the route is on. Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that surge.
He shows you all of it. He's got it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
Ready.
The give on the inside. Runs through a tackle. Hit the afterburners, kid. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Gators! And the pummeling has started. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need some...
Let's go.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
At the 35, he's open. Running toward the tape. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Let's go.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Set.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gators! And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt, they've put a lot of...
Flying down the left side. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for them.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd in a raucous environment. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He's free around the 15. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 40. The 20. The 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him in the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. And he's got it again. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this.
First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Great cut there. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Handoff from the shotgun. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed to the running back.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Unfortunately for the defense, it wasn't.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Tipped and then drops. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. To the air, it's Lagway. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like...
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Okay, set. Here's second down.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with...
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Street. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. this line getting set up. It's a first down play.
White pt, Rocky switch. Ready.
It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a walk. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
White 53. White 53.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Wilson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff heading left. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Gators pick up enough for a first down.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple of plays before the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've
And the Florida offense retakes the field. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The receiver makes the catch. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming out here.
Chris, great effort here by this team.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31.
Let's go.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
That ball snagged for a completion. And the game just good enough for a first down. And you set it down after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. 2nd and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking to throw yet again. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now it is 6. So here comes our first play of overtime. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So how about this? Instead of a PAT to win it in overtime, they'll set up to go for 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he gets in there to win the game. The strange gamble pays off, and it's game over. In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the College Football Playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Black 18! Black 18! Set!
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Dropping back, it's leg way. And it falls incomplete. Here's the second down play. The back's got it. How's the spin move? They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's looking more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Second down at the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Second down after that previous play.
Double. Ready? Set.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Impressive spin move. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Into a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This time it's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Gators move into the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion. Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area. He decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. A massive shift in field position in one play inside their own 10. They're now threatening to score. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now it's 2nd down here. Motion now from the tight end. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. As a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And that run produces a decent gain. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, it says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. First down here for this offense.
Here we go. Set.
There's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback still with the football. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats circle. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. stop him. It's 4th down now. The Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. To screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. That's caught. It's Hill. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Boy, a great job at coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They get a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a
The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. An impressive spin there. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Runs through the defender. And tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down after that run in the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Fights off a defender. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense stops it short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And it's Kansas State on top now. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Looking to throw it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete to end the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking for his back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. First down, looking to throw the ball. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, I love these. I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Kansas State Wildcats.